we're talking about where your child is on the curve and when to worry and when to get out of your own way. Now, when we were just talking, we're talking with Dr. Harvey Karp. Now, if a child is at the 25th percentile, is that a red flag to you?
Yeah, 25% of kids are going to be at the 25th percentile or lower, and those are normal kids. So the 25th percentile is not at all a red flag to me. What's more a red flag is how is the child growing over time. And if she is not thriving, or if she's growing, she used to be at the 5th percentile, now she's 25th and she's on her way to the 50th, that may be a problem. So it's not only a snapshot in time.
All right, Kathleen, you had a question, right?
Yes, I do. I have a 15-month-old son at home who is full of a lot of energy. And ever since he was about 2 months old, he has always been into bouncing, and he's always wanted to bounce on my lap. And if you would stop, he would get very angry. Well, now that he's been started walking and running, I noticed that he has a lot more energy than children his own age. And just about a week and a half ago, I found him on my dining room table hanging from my chandelier. So my question is there such thing as hyperactivity in children his age?
Based on results, he was hanging from the chandelier.
Oh, yes.
So how did he get up there?
He had gotten on a chair to the table and was swinging. And I had just walked out of the room for maybe 30 seconds, and he had done that so quickly.
Yeah. Now, he also bites a lot when he's frustrated, right?
Yes. Well, not when he's frustrated. He just likes to bite. He's a biter. He's not out of anger. And I'll be laying on the floor with him, and he'll come up and bite me on the back and then get in my face and look at my reaction.
Okay. Dr. Karp, I'll let you answer that. I'll let you answer that medically, and then I'll tell you what you need to do. Go ahead.
I mean, as a pediatrician, the red flag for me is, okay, this happens, but now let's keep him from really hurting himself. And you have to take very seriously child-proofing the house, which means the electric outlets and falling down the stairs and window panes that he could fall through, that kind of thing. Right. And then the biting is normal, you know, kind of caveman behavior for a 15-month-old, and you just keep stopping him every time he does it, because you don't want him to, what you don't want to do is kind of laugh, isn't that cute? Because that's accidentally going to tell him that this is a good thing to do, and then maybe he'll chomp into the neighbor's child, and you really have trouble.
Well, yeah, he has tried to bite several other children.
Now, you heard the civilized response from the physician. And let's really hit one of the points he said at the end, and that is you need to let him know that's not okay. 15 months old is not too early to set boundaries.
Right.
And they have to be very basic, and to be very concrete, but not swinging from the chandeliers is on the list. And biting is absolutely unsocialized behavior. And at 15 months, you can't sit down and say, okay, let's talk about this biting, young man.
All right.
You can't do it. There's got to be an immediate consequence for that. I mean, you've got to let him know this is not okay, this hurts, don't do that. And don't bite him back or anything like that, but you need to communicate swiftly and with absolute consistency. If you're on the phone and he bites you, and you think, well, I couldn't say anything because I was on the phone, that's not true. You need to say, you need to excuse me. I'll call you back, and hang up and deal with it, so he can predict from a very early age with great consistency that that's not going to foretell good things to come.
Well, how do you tell a 15-month-old no?
That's
when
good.
He acts like...
That's good. Yeah. Hold that thought right there. I mean, really, no, stop, bad, don't, quit, hurts. I mean, any kind of inflective word that is unpleasant to him will come to be associated with him doing that.
Right.
We'll be right back. Go to drphil.com, and we will have Dr. Karp's books listed there as well, because there's some good ones, particularly if you got a crying baby. See you next time. Thanks, guys.